Hello my puppies, RP here, and before this video starts, there will be some announcements at the end of the video. Now with that out of the way, today's critique will be on LalaLover4EverYT YouTube. Now then, before I begin, I'm not defending or white knighting her in any way, shape, or form. And this video's sole purpose is for constructive criticism. Now, let's begin! Her pony OC is honestly pretty cute. And I like how her fur color is almost like a pastel pink. Or at least I think it's a pastel pink, but I could be wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong, LalaLover, if you're watching this. Although I make her main colors a tiny bit more pastel or lighter shades in my best and honest opinion. And I know this is going to be bothersome and confusing to most, but I'm personally okay with her being an alicorn. I myself even have an alicorn OC, maybe even more than that. And to me, there's nothing wrong with having an alicorn OC. And I know that I'm probably going to get a lot of hate because of it, but there's really nothing wrong with having an alicorn OC. I mean, sometimes it's just hard for someone to figure out whether your character's going to be a Pegasus, Earth Pony, or Unicorn, so it makes sense, in my best opinion, honestly. Now, enough of the design, on to the bio. Of course, we're going to start off with the basics. Name, Rainbow Splash. Gender, female. Species, alicorn crystal pony. Well, some people say it's impossible for a pony to be part crystal pony and part something else like an alicorn. But in the show, the Cake Twins are a Pegasus and a Unicorn, while their parents are Earth ponies. But they have relatives that are a Pegasus and a Unicorn. So since their parents are an alicorn and a crystal pony, I think it kind of makes sense to me. And call me a Discord if you will, because logic is out the window. Age 16, birthday May 6, sexuality straight, introvert, extrovert, ambivalent. I can't pronounce that word for the life of me, I'm so sorry. Ambivalent. Nicknames Rainbow, Splashy. Appearance light pink. Oh, so it's like pink, not pastel pink. I am so sorry. I get that confused a lot. I am very sorry. Body type average. Eye color crystal blue. Cutie mark brown heart-shaped paint palette with splotches of pink, purple, and blue, with a pink tip paintbrush and a pencil crossed behind. Okay, now I get the idea that her cutie mark is supposed to be that she's good at art, and I know some people are going to say, oh, she needs to change it, oh, she needs to change it. Now, I'm not going to force her to change it, but, I mean, it's whatever she wants to do, it's perfectly fine. But I do kind of like the idea of a heart-shaped paint palette with her idea of the cutie mark. And believe it or not, I have my own cutie mark that is kind of like hers, only it's not a heart-shaped paint palette. It's more like a heart-shaped pansexual pride heart. I'll flip it somewhere on the video so you can get a better idea of it. Friends and family. Okay, let's start off with her family. Mother, Gentle Feather, an alicorn. Father, Aerostrike, a crystal pony. Younger sister, Dainty Fluff is a Pegasus. Pet/companion, a talking cat named Chester. Friends, Glimmershine, Skullspark, Roxy Star, Colorburst, Storm Singer, Cocoa Cream, Flitter Flutter. Almost sounds like Fluttershy for some reason to me, but oh well. Scarlet Rouge, and Cold Friend, Snowfrost, a Pegasus. Alrighty, moving on to other things and such. Okay. Special title, Rainbow Splash primarily focuses on portraits, but occasionally dabbles in landscapes, sculpting, or abstract art. She also enjoys crafting on occasions. And additional talents and hobbies, well, I would mainly put them as hobbies, but if it's something that she's generally good at, then that's pretty okay. It could be classified as a hobby. But I just wanted to point that out. Okay, let's continue. Ice skating, cooking, sewing, acting, photography, ukulele playing. Occupation, local artist and mural painter. Place of residence, she lives in Southern California in a small cottage equestrian house. Favorite food, hay burgers with a side of horseshoe fries. Least favorite foods, applesauce, Lycuros, I don't know how to pronounce that word, I'm so sorry. Mandapore food, don't know what that is, but oh well. Favorite book, Twilight Sparkle's Guide to Magic and Flying. Favorite animals, she adores bunny rabbits but prefers cats. Okay, so we're doing good so far, Personality in general, persnickety, spunky, cautious, empathetic, slightly hysterical, logical, cautious. You put cautious in there twice. Is that supposed to be like a positive and a negative? I'll just put it there once, just putting that out there. Adderant, acumen, affectionate, spontaneous, do-gooder, upbeat, a tad bit pessimistic at times. Okay. I had to pronounce that word properly, I'm sorry. Select a few likes. Expressive artwork, parting things for her loved ones. Cooking, she enjoys eating and trying exotic new foods. Small furry animals. Overcast, drowsy, and rainy weather. Taking photos of scenery and food. Cooking and learning new recipes, etc. Select a few dislikes. Hot, humid weather. Large open wounds. Minor phobia of blood. Snottuous ponies. Snotty and obnoxious. I like how she made that word like snottuous. I can't pronounce that word. I am so sorry. I just have trouble pronouncing words like that. But I do like how she created that word. It's pretty cool. It's really creative. Hairless animals, clumps of spiders, Manipur food. Manipur is a type of pony from India, so she does not like Indian food. Puns. Alright, so her likes and dislikes are pretty basic. Not that I have a problem with that, but one thing I do like in this one is that she made up a word, snot-noxious. It's not noxious. Snotty and obnoxious. I like that word. I'm gonna use that word from now on to describe people I meet in real life if they are snotty and obnoxious. It's not noxious. It's a funny word. I like it. A few key weaknesses. Rainbow Splash is not one to hold a grudge. There go, issues become resolved without being properly addressed. This is due to her fear of being abandoned, which stems from her inability to keep many friends as a filly. Rainbow herself is a perfectionist, which can become an issue in her day-to-day life, affecting the way she views herself, projects, and her artwork. Rainbow can slightly be hysterical at times, most only enhances of losing keys, fear of being robbed, and the subject of amusement park rides. Compares her art to others far too often. Flying is a minor weak point. Cold sucks, since it's caused magic-related destruction of property. Okay, so her weaknesses are pretty good. Her fear of being abandoned is basically something we can all relate to. I have a fear of abandonment because sometimes it will get a little bit crazy and I'll be like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna give up. I'm leaving. And then I'm just worried like, oh my god, they're gonna ditch me. They're not gonna like me anymore. Just no. This is not supposed to happen. But these are most of these things that most of us can relate to. Such as being a perfectionist and comparing yourself to others, and scared of being robbed, being hysterical at times. These are all things that we can all relate to from time to time in our lives. A few key strengths. Rainbow Splash possesses an immense amount of common sense. This helps her stay away from dangerous habits and damaging lifestyles. Helps with decision making. Is very decisive, almost always knowing what she wants. Has a knack for magic. Creative, can brighten up someone's mood, make events more interesting. Perfectionism can occasionally help her with polishing and fixing small issues in her artwork. She connects and sympathizes with ponies very easily, and is able to soothe and comfort them. Now, even though her, let's see, how many weaknesses does she have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how many strengths does she have? 1, Okay, so there's an even amount of strengths and weaknesses. But there's nothing wrong with having an even number of both strengths and weaknesses. Again, these are all things that we can relate to in real life. And I really do like her strengths more than weaknesses, honestly. Mainly because she has a large amount of common sense, is very creative. Her perfectionism can occasionally help her with fixing small issues in her art, and she connects and sympathize with ponies very easily to comfort them. And I really like her strengths. They're very well thought out. They are also real life things that we can honestly have. We can honestly connect with in real life. But not only can we connect them in real life, we can also put them in other characters. Like strengths and weaknesses that can't be actual in real life sometimes. And that's basically what I wanted to put out there. So let's move on. Rainbow Splash has a strong fascination with magic, and so practices it daily, and likes to try out new and exciting spells, and especially likes transformation spells, which she can do a few of. Rainbow Splash's magic aura reflects the colors of the rainbow. Both her rainbow-tinted wings and this are connected. Born with blue magic to change rainbow after a magical incident. Look at the rainbow-tipped wings for explanation. Okay, so her magic is basically pretty interesting. And I like how she put the examples in there, because sometimes some people forget to put the examples of what types of magic their alicorn or unicorn OC does. Like, Twilight can do all sorts of magic, and Rarity can do rare sorts of magic too, like certain magic involving fashion and clothing on occasions. And her magic can also sense diamonds and jewels and everything, but this is very precise in my opinion. So let's continue. She enjoys flying for exercise, primarily on windy days. Can do a few air tricks and basic tricks. Received her rainbow tips at the age of 16. Extra facts. Poison joke, everything her magic touches will turn into paint. Okay, that's actually a pretty good example of what Poison Joke can do to a pony. Because in that one episode, Poison Joke made Fluttershy have a deep man voice and made Applejack shrink very, very smallly, and it made Rarity have these crazy, crazy hairs and all these other random things that happened to the ponies in that episode. And I can't see that happening to her. Like, anything her magic touches will turn into paint. That would not be a very happy thing to have, honestly. Love the smell of freshly cut grass and fresh laundry. Terrified of singing in front of others. Age chart, Rainbow Splash, simplified age chart. Okay, I'm not gonna click the link because, you know. Voice actor Mandy Moore, so she has the same voice actor as the girl who did Rapunzel in the Disney movie Tangled. I can actually see that, honestly. I mean, some people like to put what voice actor the character would be, and I'm gonna use my Lucario character as an example. My Lucario character, Sheldon, his voice actor will be Johnny Youngbosch, and I'll probably put a small clip of the voices somewhere in this video.
Regal killed the one he loved with his own hands. I wonder how it happened. Don't lie. I can tell. You're worried about something, aren't you?
Now, I'm not going to read her entire backstory, so a link to her bio will be provided in the description. Now, the bio seems informative, and there's a good amount of flaws and positives in her personality, likes and dislikes, strengths and weaknesses, etc. And I don't think there's anything negative to say about it, and if so, they'd honestly be nitpicks. Although one thing I would fix is that you would just take out the second cautious out of personality in general, because it doesn't need to be there twice. But if it does need to be in there twice because there can be positives and negatives within that, then okay, I'm cool with it. So now on to our other artwork. This is our own design of Lapis from Steven Universe. I actually like this design of Lapis. It's really cute, and compared to the original, I actually like them both. But her version of Lapis is more of a tomboy version of her, and I like it. It's really adorable. I really like how she made Lapis a tomboy in this one, because in the original show of Steven Universe, Lapis is wearing a dress and everything, plus it's more like a girly tomboy type of thing, and plus yes, you can combine girly with tomboy in my opinion. And plus I also like her hairstyle. It is definitely a lot different from what we're used to in the show. And plus I also like how she put her gem on her stomach instead of like her back and everything, because even though her gem is just right there, her gem is more visible to us instead of just being on her back, and I really like that. Plus I really love the style of her hands, like a pattern and everything, and a little bit of a darker skin, more like a purplish blue color, violet blue. I really like this version of Lapis. Just all I can say is I really like this version of Lapis. I really like this fusion. It reminds me of Rainbow Quartz. Plus I love the colors on this quartz. Although I feel like her gloves would be a bit more of a seafoam green color than a spring emerald green color in my opinion. But other than that, it is absolutely gorgeous. As I said before in my previous critique, I always give props to those who can custom make dolls and figures of any character, of any kind, OC or licensed. And I have to say, just like Nico's Bendy plushie, this is top notch. Now, before we get to the announcements, a little message for LalaLover. I'm not sure if you accept critique or not, but my critiques are always constructive, and your art style is very adorable. Plus, it's kind of similar to a Lauren Faust's style for My Little Pony, and your art style for Steven Universe fan art is absolutely adorable. Plus, I hope to see you improve on your art in the near future. And again, Lala, if you're watching this, remember to keep up the good work, and to stay determined, my friend, like Undertale. Well, since there's a mass video dumpage with my belated projects, I was pointing out on my DeviantArt page about my intro with Riolu being misspelled. So I thought of two things. Since I'm in need of a new intro and Christmas is coming soon, why not do both? Anyone out there who's willing to do a new intro, regular or Christmas, can do it animated or not. All you gotta do is leave me the intros in the comments or email them to riolupuppy@gmail.com. If you don't want to do it, that's fine too, I understand. Again, I don't know if I'll create a new intro or have someone else do it, but we'll see. Also, I will make a new outro for my videos. If anyone's wanting to make an outro, that's fine too. And as always, like I said for more, click the bell, and I'll see you later. Stay awesome, stay strong, and stay beautiful puppies. I love you all. Bye-bye.
I'm unbeatable. Walking down this endless highway, nothing but my friends beside me. We'll never give in, we'll never rest. Advanced battle is the ultimate test for me.